Hello, and welcome to Select 10. Whether you're looking for spectacular visuals, high-tech narratives, or mind-bending unexpected elements, Netflix offers an extensive collection of sci-fi gems that features parallel universes, dystopian futures, faraway galaxies, and more. These movies offer more than simply story. They are experiences that will leave you wondering about the essence of reality long after the final scenes have rolled. So grab a seat, because these great science fiction movies will tease your imagination in the most unexpected ways. Number 10. Underwater. It is a suspenseful sci-fi horror set in the deep sea, combining survival thriller aspects with monstrous fear. The story opens with a mining project 7 miles below the seabed that went disastrously wrong, putting Nora Price and her co-workers isolated. With little oxygen and a disintegrating station, they have to get across the ocean below to a secure zone. Along their way, they come across scary, unearthly monsters that have been awakened by the digging. The film's cramped atmosphere and dark underwater scenes heighten the suspense and fear, keeping you fascinated the entire time. While it is reminiscent of films such as Alien, its compact pacing and ambience make it interesting. Even though it doesn't go very far from the norms of its genre, Underwater offers an overall entertaining survival horror experience. Number 9. Rememory. It is a 2017 science fiction mystery film directed by Mark Polanski. The movie follows Sam as he looks into the unexplained death of Gordon Dunn, the creator of a technology that can capture and play back memories. Utilizing the gadget, Sam discovers information about Gordon's history and learns about his own past while attempting to solve the mystery of Gordon's death. Compared to other science fiction movies, this one prioritizes the story's psychological effect over dazzling special effects. As the tormented Sam, Peter Dinklage gives a powerful performance, and the mystery is further enhanced by the nuanced supporting cast. Although the film's concept is fascinating, its impact is diminished by its frequent predictability. Overall, it is a calm but intriguing sci-fi drama that takes the viewer on an emotional and cerebral journey. Number 8. Valerian and the City of a Thousand Planets. It is a 2017 epic space adventure film directed by Luc Besson. The plot centers on Valerian and Laureline, two agents assigned to find a secret that threatens Alpha, an enormous outer space station that serves as home to a variety of civilizations. As they inquire into, they discover mysteries related to a long-lost civilization, complicating their objective. The film's breathtaking settings, vibrant colors, and inventive alien designs make it a visual feast. But despite the striking visuals, the characters are flat and their storylines are weak. Nevertheless, despite its narrative difficulties, it is an overall visual masterwork that is worth seeing for its action, creative world-building, and stunning sequences. Number 7. Vesper. It is a 2022 post-apocalyptic science fiction drama directed by Bruno Samper and Christina Buozzi. The plot takes place in a post-apocalyptic future when the Earth's environment has fallen apart, and chronicles 13-year-old Vesper as she employs her biohacking talents to make ends meet and look after her disabled father, whom she interacts with via drone. Meanwhile, the rich and famous reside in citadels, wielding genetically modified technology, while the rest endure terrible conditions. As the plot progresses, Vesper finds Camellia, a crashed Citadel aviator, and discovers the truth about the genetic research conducted at the Citadel that risks mankind's survival. The movie features breathtaking scenery with creative, natural biotech designs that produce a vibrant, engrossing experience. Despite the fantastic idea, the tale moves slowly, which may turn off some viewers, but the film's strong subject matter and visually stunning scenes make up for it. Overall, it's a frightening and enjoyable narrative with great world building and powerful storytelling. One of its main advantages is that it is not typical science fiction. Number 6. Tremors. It's a 1990 monster horror movie that Ron Underwood directed. Taking place in the barren landscape of Nevada, the movie follows two workers named Val and Earl as they investigate a string of unexplained deaths and odd seismic activity in the little town. The insanity starts when they collaborate with seismologist Rhonda Lebeck and discover that enormous underground monsters known as graboids are using vibration detection to hunt humans. As the town is under siege, the group must outsmart the monstrous beings with their intelligence, weapons, and trickery. The real-life effects and digital models make the graboids feel like a real threat, making them unforgettable even many years later. The film's core is the bromance between Val and Earl, while the other cast members offer depth and uniqueness. Even though it can be predictable at times, the clever dialogue and innovative premise make it worth watching again and again. Overall, it's a fun blend of laughter and excitement that continues to be a favorite among fans. Number 5. Pandorum. It is a 2009 science fiction movie that blends space travel with unique horror elements. After waking up aboard what appears to be an empty spacecraft, Bauer and Peyton, two fellow crew members, battle memory loss and an unstable spaceship. As they investigate, they come across terrifying monsters born from Pandorum, a mental illness brought on by long-range travel, and learn an unsettling truth about the ship's true purpose. While the addition of more survivors deepens the story, Bauer's tenacity stands in stark contrast with Peyton's collapsing mental state. Although the plot can be complicated at times, it is interesting due to the effective combination of survival horror and psychological trauma. Overall, Pandorum is an unappreciated gem for sci-fi and horror aficionados, with dramatic suspense and a terrifying twist that will leave you puzzled. Number 4. 10 Cloverfield Lane. It is a 2016 science fiction horror thriller film directed by Dan Trachtenberg. The film centers on Michelle, who regains consciousness in an underground shelter and meets two guys, Howard and Emmett, who say that the environment above is inhospitable. As she deals with Howard's disturbing actions, she must choose whether to rely on him or attempt escape to discover what is true about the above world. The film's underground backdrop and skillful filming heighten the suspense, leading to an electrifying conclusion. The transition to open-ended sci-fi at the end is unexpected, but it does not take away from the film's fascinating core theme. Overall, it is a classic in suspense, keeping you on edge while delving into trust and survival. Number 3. The Maze Runner. It is a 2014 dystopian sci-fi adventure based on James Dashner's book, offering survival, intrigue, and resistance. The narrative begins when a man named Thomas awakens in a lethal maze encircling an enigmatic glade. With little understanding of his background, he befriends the Gladers, a bunch of boys who are attempting to escape the maze while evading dangerous cybernetic monsters known as Grievers. The maze's layout and sinister ambience create a thrilling and intriguing environment. Although the Thomas storyline is at the center, the ensemble cast, especially Newt and Minho, provides depth and friendship. The movie moves quickly and sometimes rushes over character development and world building. However, it is an outstanding adaptation that strikes a mix between intrigue and action, leaving viewers wondering until the very end. The movie also has 2 sequels that take the story forward, revealing maze creators and more. Number 2. Ready Player One. It is a 2018 sci-fi adventure film inspired by Ernest Cline's book that celebrates mainstream culture and technology. The film takes place in a dismal future 2045, where the majority of mankind avoids reality by entering the Oasis, a massive digital world. When Oasis founder James Halliday passes away, he sets a contest. The very first person to discover the buried Easter egg will receive his money, as well as ownership of the Oasis. The plot revolves around Wade Watts, who partners up with a gang of friends to complete the tasks, while fighting off a ruthless corporation eager to take over for control of Oasis. The adventure is loaded with puzzles, conflicts, and nostalgia-driven mentions, resulting in an aesthetically chaotic and interesting universe. The movie concentrates more on entertainment than plot and minimizes some of the book's darker aspects. Despite simplifying the central concepts of its source material, it is an all-around entertaining and visually exciting tribute to pop culture. Number 1. Blade Runner 2049. It is a 2017 neo-noir-style sci-fi successor to Blade Runner 1982 that investigates identity, mankind, and artificial intelligence. Set years after the first film, the film follows K, an artificially created Blade Runner, as he discovers a truth that threatens the harmony between human beings and replicants. As a result of his inquiry, he meets Deckard, the main character of the first movie, and an old Blade Runner who is now hiding. This encounter causes him to face issues related to his history, the human race, and self-identity. The film offers an immersive and unsettling style that provides an appealing visual experience with its futuristic cityscapes with barren wastelands. While wonderfully made, the dragging pace and themes of philosophy may turn off some viewers. However, the movie offers a brilliant continuation of the Blade Runner legacy by fusing breathtaking visuals with thought-provoking narrative. That's it for today. Thank you for watching this video. Do subscribe to our channel to see more videos related to movies and series suggestions.